Greetings everyone, I am the infamous Jade. The last time we met I was A, level 21, and B, I was just done doing the Halloween event that they sprung on us during May and June. Anyway, we're back at Champions on Live, and as you see, I'm level 25. During my 2 months absence with work giving us mandatory overtime and other craziness, I have now did a little bit of grinding here and there to get Jaxx up to level 25 as quick as possible. Reason being is, one, it was the only thing I could do during the time, and two, I wanted to get us to our next little section, the Nemesis creator. As you see right there, it's glowing. When you get to level 25, after a little bit of playing around and things, you'll eventually get a mail from right there, MCPD Captain Martin, telling you that they need some help updating their database. When he gives you this mail, you're allowed to come up here, which I'm going to open the map. So if you start out from Ren Center, if you run all the way up through this road, I'll zoom in a little bit, past the open mission of Bullet Bound for Brazil, which is in front of the Capitol building here, you make a right here and go straight up between the City Hall building, or Capitol buildings, I just put it because it looks like it. Up to the right is the museum. Keep going straight, and bam, right in this corner, right here, is where MCPD Captain Martin is. So what we're going to do, as that person Hillary is over there messing with, we're going to go over here and play with the Nemesis creator. So we're just going to run over here and click while it's loading. There we go. The first part of the Nemesis creator, real easy to do. You get to select their powers. You have this large assortment of powers that you can select from, and you can also change their powers, as right there is neutral. You can go bring your mouse and click and scroll across and go all the way across and collect their powers, or you can just click in a random spot like that. If you don't want it to be any color, you can go back to the neutral zone and it'll color it to what most champions start out with, is the normal color palette for the power. So we're just going to go ahead and hit next. As of right now, unfortunately, you can't see the Nemesis minions, but you do have a large assortment to choose from as the other ones. Just to talk about the henchmen here, you have a melee henchman and a ranged henchman. The first two are single bar enemies, real quick to kill, no big problems, not a big threat. The slightly larger threat would be the villains. Again, just like the henchmen, you have a melee and ranged villain. These are 2-bar enemies, and they hit just a little bit harder, but again, no big threat. We're going to go move on. You can also select what their powers are by going into here. So if they're dark magic, they have super strength, military weapons, martial arts, stuff like that. And also you can color their palette to whatever. Always starts in the neutral zone. Just click through here and you can do it. Before I go on, just to note, anybody that plays silver, you can do this really easy. Go to next. Just like creating your own champion, you can click male or female. I'm just going to click a random one. And boom. Now right here, you see you have these 3 different choices you can pick. The Mastermind, the Maniac, and the Savage. The Mastermind is similar to Dr. Destroyer, which we'll meet later. But his high intellect will first rule Detroit, and then the world. Sort of like that. And that's about my closest impression to Dr. Destroyer in this game that I can get. But they are the intelligent guy. They're like the really brainy bastard that you don't want to deal with. The Maniac, on the other hand, is more of the, think of a comical 1960s Adam West Batman villain. That's what these guys are. Nutso in the head. Then you have the Savage. The Savage is portrayed as, me got strength, me beat you with rock. Big rock. It's pretty much what it adds up to. And I'm not kidding on that. They will beat your ass with a rock. They prefer their strength over their brains. The old classic brawn over brain syndrome. So anyway, we're going to go on ahead. And just like your Nemesis, or excuse me, just like your character, Nemesis character, you can create the look of your Nemesis any damn way you want. No joke. I mean, you can go through everything here. And that'll work. After that, you would just go click next and you would choose their name. You can create a story, but unfortunately, it'll only come up as this when you read somebody else's Nemesis bio. Just to show that off. But anyway, I'm going to back out of here. Thought I wanted to show that off right quick, because Jaxx is of that level at level 25. But we got a slight problem. For the love and life of me, I can't create her Nemesis. I just can't think of anything. Not a damn thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm offering the Champions Universe a contest. A big contest. I want you to create a Nemesis. Here's what I'm going to do. If you can create the Nemesis and the person wins, they will get, as I open my inventory, 1,000 globals prize money in game. The second part of the prize is that you will get to team with Jaxx. Well, my header's set. Oops. Anyway, you get to team with Jaxx right there. She's waving. You will get to team with her to take on the Nemesis mission with her in the next installment when the contest is over. Her theme is that she is a freelance mercenary that takes a job. She once was a government agent at one point, but she escaped from the government facility that she was working at under their contracts and spying and all that. So she's quite agile, she's really good with her guns, and she can do pretty much anything that she sets her mind to. The problem is that that government wants her back. So they're trying to capture her. During her freelancing missions too, she has made a number of enemies. Some of which are wanting revenge, and they just want to beat her brains in, shoot her, kill her, do whatever it needs to take. Do what it needs to take her out. Period. So, there is your theme. I want you guys to work on doing this. You have 2 weeks to accomplish this mission. After the 2 weeks is up, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop the thing and I'm going to do my selection. In the About section below this video, I'm going to put in the link to the rules and regulations from the Champions forums for this contest, along with an email to email me the costume and give me a short description of the Nemesis and the reason why she might be after Jaxx. Take and give me a good reason why she might be after Jaxx. He, she, it, whatever. What is the reason they're after her? So all I can say, bring it on, and let me see what you got. This is the Infamous J signing out, and good costuming. May the best man or woman win.